All right, so basically what's going on here is, let me connect this to the Chromecast. Basically, what I'm doing right now is making my bingo board for the E3 Direct, because I usually do a bingo board for each Direct, like a lot of people do. So basically, the way I do it is any space that doesn't align with the free space, those ones are going to be like my more it's more so like my wish list type predictions, like ones that I don't really expect, but like would like to see. And then any other space is things that I think that are just like actual predictions, like things that I think have a really good shot of showing up. So let's start out. Um, what can I start with? Okay, yeah. So I'll put Pokemon right here, just because I don't think we're gonna see that much like super in depth with Pokemon, just because they usually have their own presentations for that kind of stuff. But typically during like the E3 directs, they'll usually show like something off with Pokemon. So like even if it's just like a tidbit or so, or just like sort of a summary of what we know already about like whatever new games are coming out, that's what we're probably going to end up seeing. So yeah, we got Pokemon. That's a start. Another. I'm gonna split this into two because. Oh, let's change to a different color. Um, because obviously there's a lot of like Zelda stuff, and what we already pretty much know, we have Skyward Sword HD coming next month, but we also it's basically all but confirmed that we're going to get Breath of the Wild 2 stuff here. So I'm going to put both of those on here, but in separate bingo spots, just because I feel like it wouldn't really be fair to just generally put Zelda down if there's like multiple things we can expect from it in that sense. At least in the sense that like it could be one, the other, or neither. It's not like Pokemon where we'll probably get stuff on both the Diamond and Pearl remakes as well as Legends. Um, so I'm just going to add those to the bingo board real quick. Skyward Sword HD. Okay. So yeah, those are some things that I think are almost givens for this. So let's go on and put in one of the non-realistic expectations. And this is something that I just really hope we get sometime soon. And that would be Mario Kart, because I really just want like Mario Kart 9 or whatever it's going to be called. Like, it's been 6 years since 8 came out, and I am hella burnt out on the Mario Kart 8 tracks. Like, Mario Kart 8 is a good ass game, but like, it's been. Wait. Actually, it's been 7 years now. Yeah, it's been 7 years since 8. Good God. Yeah, we're just really overdue for like a new Mario Kart entirely, because Tour and Live, I see both of those as more of like spin-off games. And I know some people try to say like Tour's Mario Kart 9 or whatever, but like that almost every single track in that game is just retro tracks. And even then, like most of the retro tracks are pretty one to one recreations. Like sometimes they do some little things to like spruce them up. It's sort of like an in between of what we had with like the DS, Wii, and 7 retro tracks and the 8 ones, where it's like it's generally the same, but like they might add like a couple more little details here and there, like how they put sort of like some more casino type elements with like the Waluigi pinball stage and all that, but it still generally has like the art style and all that of the earlier retro tracks, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I just feel like Mario Kart, we're just overdue for that at this point. I just really want Mario Kart 9. I don't necessarily think it's going to happen soon, but we'll see. Um, Something I do think we'll be getting some info on, though, and I'm very glad I can put this on the bingo board again, is Splatoon. Because obviously we had Splatoon 3 announced a few months ago. And I think we'll see at least. I know a lot of people aren't really. Uh oh. Hold up. Um, yeah, as far as Splatoon 3, I know a lot of people aren't really super aren't really expecting to see much on it like just yet, but I feel like it's coming next year. We'll see something on it. Like we've already seen gameplay based on what they showed us in the February direct, so if they have gameplay ready, knowing Splatoon, they're gonna have a lot to unpack over the next few months, or I guess year or so, however long it's gonna be until it comes out. But yeah, there's just gonna be a lot for them to really unpack with it. So I think there's a very, I think we'll get some kind of new information on it soon. Okay, well my Wi-Fi is just derping out on my phone right now, so I'm just going to finish drawing the little inkling real quick, and we will hopefully get the Wi-Fi fixed in just a second. This isn't my best inkling I've ever drawn, but it'll suffice. Okay, we're just gonna check my Wi-Fi real quick. There we go. Okay, finally. Okay, so yeah, so I think we're getting stuff on Splatoon 3 is basically what I'm saying. Um I do think there's I'm gonna make this like middle vertical row like slightly more off the wall stuff, but not like realistic off the wall stuff, and basically stuff that I think we could realistically see, but like it's not like hard confirmed or anything like that. And I think there's a very good chance we're gonna see Kirby because it's been 3 years since Star Allies, and before then, I know Kirby games used to be coming out like all the time. Like it felt like there was one coming out like every year or two, basically. So I feel like they've probably got something. Oh my god, they probably have something coming soon in terms of Kirby, and I know a lot of people are really hoping for like a 3D Kirby game, which that would be really cool, since we haven't really gone like a proper one as far as I could tell. So yeah, come on. Yes. Okay. So yeah, let's just finish drawing Kirby. Okay. So yeah, I feel like we'll probably end up seeing like a new Kirby game. And that's kind of going back like there's a lot of games like we're late enough into the Switch now where I think we're going to start seeing even more sequels to games that we've already had on Switch. So obviously we started getting that with Breath of the Wild and Splatoon. But another one that I really hope we see soon is Arms. Because Arms I I know people are very hit or miss on that game, and I definitely understand the criticisms with it, but I really think the game could benefit from a sequel. Like I feel like if they get a sequel to like really flesh everything out, it could potentially make it like more, I guess it'll give it a better, I guess, reputation. And my thing is frozen. But yeah, I feel like if they do a sequel to like really flesh the game out more, it could improve the reputation, and we can end up seeing just like it'll just generally have like better talk around it, because it feels like, especially with like the timing of Arms' release, they released it like literally a month before Splatoon 2, so it kind of went became a bit obsolete almost immediately, just because people pretty much shifted their attention to Splatoon basically like a month later, and it didn't really get time to really shine, I guess. So yeah, Arms 2, I'm really hoping we end up seeing. And let's see, what else can I add to this? Man, the way I have this set up is just not ideal right now. I don't know what is going on with my Wi-Fi. It's just like extra shit sometimes. Hold up. Okay. So another thing I think we could potentially see is another 3DS port, or I guess probably not port, but like a remake, because it. I feel like that's generally we're not gonna get any like direct ports from the 3DS like we did with Wii U. But seeing as we like just started, I never really fully considered this to be a thing until now. But now that we've gotten like the Metopia remaster, remake, whatever, and presumably we're getting the Detective Pikachu thing sometime soon, but I'm still not even completely clear on if that's supposed to be like just a remaster, like an enhanced remaster, or if it's like straight up a sequel. But it feels like they are starting to take interest in bringing 3DS content to the Switch. So I think there's a solid chance we'll end up seeing another 3DS port. And on the same basis, I think there's still room for us to see at least one or two more Wii U ports. Not necessarily during this presentation, but I figured there's always the chance they will. Oh, that eraser's just not doing right. Yeah. So yeah, got 3DS port, Wii U port. Uh, there's not really a whole lot they could bring from the Wii U at this point, outside of like, I know Xenoblade X is kind of the big one right now that people are kind of speculating about. And then I think one that a lot of people don't really touch on is Yoshi's Woolly World, because I know that was ported to the 3DS and all this other stuff, but so was Hyrule Warriors, so why not bring over Woolly World? We already got, like, I think there's not even really the excuse that, oh, we got Crafted World, so we can't get Woolly World, when we, even though this went in the reverse order, we got the Hyrule Warriors port, but then we also got Age of Calamity a few months ago. So I think there's a chance we could end up seeing like a Woolly World port somewhere down the line. I hope we do. Woolly World's a good game. But so yeah, there's that. Um I think I'll go on and just like, We'll go on and just put in Mario Golf as well, because I know the game comes out in a few weeks and all that, but even with like the June games, they'll usually have some kind of like small spotlight on it, even if they've already kind of blown out stuff. Like even with Mario Maker, they kind of showed it during that little sizzle reel towards the end of the 2019 Direct. So I think we're gonna see some bits of Mario Golf somewhere during this. Yeah, we're just gonna put Mario. That's a really awful looking golf ball, but y'all get the point. Um, oh, this is a big one that I somehow haven't touched on yet. Actually, how haven't I touched on this one yet? Um, Smash. Obviously, we're getting another fighter for that. I really don't need to elaborate that much though, because I literally just posted a video like a week or so ago, just going into all my thoughts on fighters I want. But yeah, Smash is just a given. Like, that's just gonna happen. There's no way around it. Let's just make a good looking Smash Ball real quick. Not the best Smash Ball I've ever done, but also definitely not the worst. Um, yeah, we're getting a Smash reveal. That's like not even a question. Uh, ooh, this is another one. I think where can I put this? I'll put it over here. No More Heroes 3. Oh, that is an M. That comes out in August. We're going to see something on it. Because that's already something that Nintendo's pushing pretty hard with already. And man, I remember I was, because of No More Heroes, I saw how hard Nintendo was going in on like really like advertising the series and all that. And I remember I used to really think that Travis was a lock for Smash, but obviously that didn't happen. And it probably won't happen during the second Fires Pass, assuming we get another one, which not too sure about that. But yeah. So yeah, with how hard Nintendo's been pushing No More Heroes, I think we're gonna see some little tidbit or so on the third one. Like it's just gonna happen. Aside from that though. Oh, this is a big rumor right now that I just thought of. And I'm going to actually put this probably. I'll put this one into this row because it's still more of a rumor than anything, but I think we could potentially see something on it. That'll be WarioWare though, because I know last week or whenever it was, they had that survey go out when it was like asking basically how much you would pay for a new WarioWare game. So that basically all but confirms a new game in the series, which I honestly, if we didn't have that, I probably would have put that in one of the like unlikely spaces, but now we have that, so that's good. So, man, I have an entire row I haven't even touched yet. Jeez. Um, yeah, I'm starting to get to the point in the bingo card where I'm starting to go a little bit more out there because I can't really. I'm running out of the obvious ideas. I feel like I probably have a bingo in that middle row, but we'll see. Um, man, what else is there? I guess if I'll put this in an unlikely spot, but we'll see how well I can draw this. Oh, geez, this is already not looking good. Pretend that's Mario's hat, and I'm gonna put the eyes on it because I'm just gonna go on and put the obligatory Odyssey 2. I'm gonna put the obligatory Odyssey 2 space right here. Because, like I was saying earlier, we're kind of going back to 2017, 2018 Switch games right now. So that probably means that we're getting Odyssey 2 sometime soon, or at the very least, some kind of new Mario game. Whether that's a new 2D Mario, a new 3D Mario, something's gonna happen in terms of that. Oh, but there is another thing that I want to put on here. I'll put it in this row. Um, oh god. Uh, yeah, I don't feel like attempting to draw that. It's Metroid. I'm not really gonna specify on this one just because, like, I don't really feel strongly about whether it'll be Prime 4, Metroid 5, whatever. But I feel like we'll probably see some kind of Metroid thing here. That just feels like a pretty easy option. Ooh, I did just now think though. Bayonetta 3. I'm very 50-50 on seeing stuff from that, but we'll go on and just put it in like this row. Because I mean, saying how long it's been isn't really going to help my case that much just because obvious reasons, but it has been over 3 years since we found out that this game exists, so it feels like we'll probably. I think there's a decent enough chance that we'll see it. We'll see. One thing I do think we'll see, though, and I will put this into this row. SMT5, because we know that the game's supposed to come out this year. I think the release date might have been leaked a few weeks ago, and it's kind of a big Switch exclusive thing. So I think they're probably going to end up showing that off during the direct a little bit. However much they want to show off, I think it's going to show up to some extent during the direct, especially because we've already passed the SMT3 remake, so it's not like they could just kind of pull that out and just be like, okay, there's the SMT news, I guess. I'm talking as if I really know that much about the SMT series. I've literally only played Persona 5. Uh, and that's already like a spin-off series for it. Um what else is there? Ooh. Actually don't really know which space to put this in. But I'm just gonna throw out that we're just not gonna see the Switch Pro unless it's announced beforehand. Like they're not gonna show it during the direct. That's almost a guarantee anyway, because they already said it's focusing on software. But yeah, we'll just put this in red. Yeah, no, we're not gonna see a Switch Pro here. Oh, whoops. Um, aside from that, what other games came out early? Ooh, this is. I don't know why I didn't think of this one already. Donkey Kong. I know there's been a shit ton of rumors for a new Donkey Kong game lately, and I can definitely buy into those because the seems like a very likely thing, especially since, well, for one, Tropical Freeze is slightly older than Mario Kart 8. Plus, also the Tropical Freeze port came out 2018, so it's been last month would have been 3 years if I'm not mistaken. So it's there's got to be something Donkey Kong sometime relatively soon. And I know a lot of people are really hoping we see like a 3D Donkey Kong game, just because I guess we haven't had one since 64. So I would definitely be okay with that. And speaking of the 64, this isn't really a prediction at all because I don't think we're going to see this during an E3 Direct at least. But like N64, Nintendo Switch Online, Game Boy, Nintendo Switch Online, all that stuff. I don't think we're going to see that here. I think we'll end up seeing that soon-ish. Like, if not this year, maybe next year. But I don't think that's something they would announce during, like, an E3 Direct. Like, it's hard to explain. It's just, like, it doesn't have that sort of vibe. Like, it doesn't have, like, an E3 vibe to it, I guess. So, yeah. Aside from that, we pretty much only have unlikely spaces left. So, ooh, but I have some ideas for said spaces. I know I kind of touched on this in the speculation video, but Rhythm Heaven, that's just honestly a shot in the dark kind of prediction. Like, I don't think it's necessarily happening, but if it is, I'm covered for it, I guess. And on the same side of things, well, I was gonna say something about Chibi Robo, but like, that's no, nah, that's not happening. I think putting F-Zero would make more sense than putting Chibi Robo, which is a possibility, but don't know. Um, I'll go in and just throw Xenoblade on there. We'll probably there's it's an idea. I need to think of some third party stuff actually. You know what? We'll just throw Crash in there. That it doesn't matter if it's for Smash, it doesn't matter if it's just a general sense. Just Crash. If Crash just shows up during the direct, then this spot gets marked off. Why not? And I guess I'll just also throw Rayman in there. Yeah, we'll throw Rayman in. And that leaves one more spot that I really don't know how I want to fill out. We'll just put new IP. That would be cool. Just like a new first party IP. I feel like we could see that. So yeah, that is my bingo board. Got Mario Golf, Mario Kart, Bayonetta 3, Odyssey 2, Splatoon, ARMS 2, Wii U port, WarioWare 3DS port, Xenoblade, No More Heroes 3, Breath of the Wild 2, Pokemon Smash, Rayman, Skyward Sword HD, Kirby, SMT 5, Crash, No Switch Pro, new IP, Donkey Kong, Rhythm Heaven, Metroid. That's about it. So So, yeah, I am just going to end now, and I will hopefully see y'all at